Hey guys, I'm Deshaun Hollywood and I'm back with another dope video. Okay, so literally it's been long enough that I made you guys wait for one of my legendary story times, and this one, oh my gosh. I thought about it because I just recently went to this restaurant and I was like, oh my god, what better time to bring it back up and to let you guys know about the time that I had an altercation with YAYA, the model from America's Next Top Model. I cannot make this shit up, people. So, if you want to find out what happens at the end of this story time, then you already know what I need you to do. Keep watching. Hey guys, I'm Deshaun Hollywood. If you didn't already know, your favorite bad bitch. And today, it's really lit. Alrighty, so I'm gonna just break it down and tell you guys how I even got to the point of like meeting Yaya or being in the same like place as she was. Like, we'll get there. Alrighty, so y'all, this was so random. Like, I was at work. I used to work at this retailer. Like, I'm never gonna say their names because like I hated them so much. Like, I can't even give them a little bit of clout. Like, not even a little bit. So I kid you not, I was working there and I ended up going on like the second floor, which is the men's floor, and they also have like a bar there. So there was this guy that was sitting at the end of the bar, and literally from the moment I came up the escalator to walking around the bar all the way into like my back stock room, coming back, he was staring me down. I mean, like, completely staring at me. So it got to the point where I kind of was like, what's up? Like, cause you know, I love calling a guy out on they bluff. Like, you're not about to just stare me down. Like, I need you to give me a little bit of 1-2. What? Are you interested? Are you shook it? Are you looking like, why does this man have on so much makeup? Like, what are you looking at? I need to know. So I can be prepared and so I can be ready for whatever. I hit him with the, what's up? So he was like, you. He was like, so you and I going to dinner tonight or what? So I'm shook it. Guys, and mind you here, oh my god. So, oh my god, I'm getting excited. Like, if you have ever dated an African man, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What type of energy they come in with, like how aggressive they are. And y'all, like he was from New York. So imagine like African on top of New York and that New York accent. So he like, yeah, like, yo, like, what's up? Like, you and I, we going to dinner tonight or what? So y'all know me, I'm just sitting here, like, feeling all kinds of cute. Like, I had to say some smart shit back. So I'm literally like, if you paying, I'm there. He was like, man, I said that. Like, is you coming or not? So I was like, yes, I'll be there. He was like, all right, take my number down. As soon as you get off work, call me. We're going. Fast forward, guys, I ended up meeting up with him. And yes, this was the first time we ever met up. Like, I was on some young and wild shit. Like, I don't recommend anyone to do this because it's like, you know, I don't know who he was. He could have been a psychopath, which later on you'll find out he may have very well been that. Anyway, so we ended up going to this steakhouse called Gibson's. When I tell you he literally treated me like a princess, he was like, he even told our waiter, he was like, he wants everything on the menu. Like, give him everything on the menu. Like, I don't care. I want him to have the biggest steak. Give us a bottle of red. We want a bottle of champagne. Like, you want a cocktail? And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, yo, slow down, please. So then that's when he was like, isn't this the best place that we could be for like steak and food? And the waitress was like, I mean, where else would you go? And I was like, what about Rush on Tavern or Tavern on Rush? And she was like, yeah, you could go there to get a good cocktail, but you come here to eat. So and fast forward, we're eating, we're enjoying ourselves. I'm kid you not, like literally eating the entire store. Like, they're playing music. Other people are looking at us and they're making comments like, oh my God, he's so sweet. Like, your boyfriend loves you so much, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, little do y'all know, I just met him a few hours ago. Like, not my boyfriend at all. But hey, honey, if you want to be my boyfriend for the night, let him, okay? And keep paying for the bill. So, we leave Gibson's and then we go to another bar. It wasn't Tavern on Rush, but it was like one right next to it. I can't remember exactly what it was, but this is where we saw YAYA. We saw YAYA and YAYA was there with her boyfriend. So technically it looked like I was there with my man, she was there with hers. Well, he notices that she's YAYA. And, like, I noticed it was her, too, because, you know, I've seen her in Chicago a few times. Like, she literally used to come into that retailer I was talking about all the time, like, trying to be discreet, but it was like, girl, we all know who you are. Like, come on, clearly. And, you know, this is right when she had started to get a lot of buzz for when she played Whitney Houston in, like, that Lifetime series movie, Moving Right Along. So, long story short, the drinks start kicking in and flowing. I believe I'm drinking tequila, he's drinking Hennessy, and he sees YAYA. So he like, hey, don't I know you from somewhere? Like, don't I know you? Like, what's up? Da, 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 da. And I was like, yeah, you do. I was like, but just keep it low key. Like, I don't think she wants to be known. So she's just kind of like smiling and laughing and like trying to stay incognito. But girl, we clocked you. We know who you are. So he like, oh yeah, you from Top Model. Like, you from Top Model. Like, blah, 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 blah. So she's like, yeah, da, 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 da. Well, her boyfriend ended up saying some slick shit, and this is when it all went downhill. Her boyfriend ended up saying something like, oh yeah, like, so since you know her, like, you know what, you could work with me, and like, you could help me out, like, you could be on my team, da 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 da. Why he said that, I do not know, but this African from New York took that as major disrespect, and all hell broke loose from there. He like, wait, what? I could work for you. Nah, I could take care of you and your bitch. So I'm like, whoa, wait a second. Like, what happened? What just happened? And he like, don't ever tell another man that you could work for me. Like, who you think I am? Like, what's up? Like, you think I'm a sucker? Like, you. And I'm just like, oh my God, this New York is coming all the way out. And he was like, I don't want to have to beat you up in front of your girl. Like, I don't want to have to beat you up in front of your girl. I could take care of mine, yours, and you. I could take care of everybody in here at this bar. Like, oh my God, like, stop. Like, please, what is happening? Like, what is my life? He's like, what? So they in each other's face at this point. Like, YAYA is trying to hold her man back. Like, I'm trying to hold him back. And literally the bartenders are like, you guys gotta go. Like, you guys gotta go. Like, telling me, like, I need to get him out of there and stuff. And I'm like, look, okay, I get it. But, like, this is a grown-ass man. He's definitely pushing, like, 250. What more do you want me to do? I'm sitting at a whopping 147 pounds. Like, this man is twice my weight. Like, what do you expect me to do? So I'm trying to pull him. Like, it's not really happening. And I'm just like, whatever you do, please don't swing. Like, y'all know he was about that life. He literally was wearing shorts and Timberlands. Like, if that doesn't tell you right there what type of dude he was, like, you're asleep. Like, you must not know that New York dude. So finally, I get him to calm down, and I'm like, I want to go, like, let's go. So literally, like, YAYA, she talking crazy out the side of her mouth, and I'm like, girl, hold a second. Like, wait a minute. I'm like, after I get him calm, like, don't start running your mouth. Because if I let him go, then it's over for everybody in here. So just keep it cute, girl. Like, I get it. You trying to stick up for your man, but this is not the right time. Because clearly you already know your man is a toothpick away from being snapped, okay? Like, he was not going to be able to work with this guy. Like, I don't care. I know they say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Not in this case, honey. He would have been swept up, like, completely. And everyone in that bar knew it, which is why they were begging me to get him out of there. So fast forward, I ended up getting him in the taxi. When we're in the taxi, I'm literally going off on him. I'm like, don't ever do that. Like, I come here all the time. Like, that was embarrassing. Like, you're crazy. Like, no one told you to get that upset. And he like, all right, man. Like, I'm sorry, but I don't like that disrespect. Like, don't nobody need to be disrespecting me. Girl, just a lot. So long story short, you know, we go to the penthouse at the Lowe's. Like, yes, honey, he had a penthouse. I don't know why I always end up be dealing with guys that be renting out the penthouse and stuff. And we just had a long, beautiful night of like more champagne and room service. And I'm not even gonna hold you. Yes, honey, we got it in. Like, I just could not let this New York roughneck leave my presence without, like, you know, sealing the deal. So, honey, you know we keep it real on this channel, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real. Yes, honey. The cookie was ate, devoured, and everything else. And honey, that was the time that me and Yaya, my man, her man, ended up getting into this big blown out altercation. And I still, except for recently, have like just now gone back to that place because I literally was so mortified. Like, it was just too much. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. Like, I didn't want to make it too drawn out because I needed to get to the action, let you guys know what was up and what happened. And yes, moving right along. I need you to subscribe if you haven't already. I need you to hit the thumbs up button, share, turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every single time I upload a video. And until next time, stay beat.